everyone, Dr. Fink here. So second installment of Perfect Posture Summer. Some feedback, a little bit of pushback on some of the information we gave you last week. If you'll remember, we talked about taking this ball, pushing it back, holding that for 10 seconds, and repeating it multiple times per day. In the parents that are instituting this, the pushback that they've gotten from their kids, classic bargaining, hey, I'll just do this once for 30 seconds at the end of the day if you leave me alone. No problem. Here's why that won't work. We're not training their muscles. Train muscle, we hit it once, wait a day or two, hit it again. Sometimes we'll hit the muscle 3 times a week. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing here is training the motor unit. We're training the way your brain looks at the nerve, which looks at that muscle. When we talk about posture, we talk about recruiting motor units. We talk about this has very little to do with actual muscle. That's important because if we try to apply muscle-only techniques, we're not going to be very effective. So what do? 10 seconds, 6, 7, 8 times per day. Yes, it's very annoying, but it's going to fix our kids' posture. This is a massive tool, and it's going to do 2 things. 1, it's going to build the habit against their will. They don't want to do it. Doing it multiple times per day is really going to cement that postural change into their brain, even if they don't want it to be there, which is important, right? And number 2, it's going to decrease the desensitization that can come from just doing this once and loading up on it. If you have them doing it 30 or 40 seconds at the end of the day, your brain's going to decrease the amount of information you're getting from that. But multiple times per day, when it's fresh, now we have a disruptive pattern coming in. It's going to allow us to get the brain to add more information to that area. What that's going to do is this. And that's what we're all after, right? Changing the way that their young brain perceives their body is done through multiple stimulus units per day. If we just do it once at the end of the day, that's just one stimulus. Multiple times per day, we're getting into their brain faster and we're helping improve that posture, okay? So that's the first thing. So we need to do this multiple times per day. We're getting pushback. What are some solutions? Real simple. We tie the ball usage to the activity. If you have specific times that your kids are on electronics or playing video games, we tie this to the start and to the end of that activity, at least, right? So, hey, we're going to be on, we're playing video games, we're doing this and that. This ball goes by a computer. That's where it goes. If you need to get more, I will give you more when you're in the office, okay? If they're on iPad or if they're on a different type of electronic where it's more mobile, then we use the Alexa or the other AI assistants that we have to set timers. If they're on a piece of electronics, it's got a timer. We find it and we use that to our own evil purposes, okay? So those 2 situations right there. Tie this to the start and end of the activity and then use your electronics, the built-in, the native software to set timers for these kids, all right? Every 58 minutes. Try those 2 things and then get back to me. More information for you next week. Have a great week.